Hello, good afternoon. This is Edward from Nigeria. Another great day again to be with you and to really talk about the greatness of TBC. Um, Before I begin, there's a song that I heard or we heard while I was growing up. The song kind of like connects to what we are doing today, and our subject of today is TBC is the answer. There is a picture. Good afternoon, sir. There is a picture on the background touching what we are dealing with. Now, the song says, "Under pressure, say under pressure, under pressure, Africa, under pressure, Nigeria, under pressure. No money in our pocket, no bed in our lay. The people, they must suffer in the ghetto every day that we go, under pressure, say under pressure." You see, that is the song. It was done by Raskimono. I believe in my next show, I'm going to kind of like look for a way to play it so that you hear it. Now, I grew up with that song. I heard that song. People are under pressure. We've been hearing of the pressure all over. Okay? And that is why I just tagged it today. TBC is the answer. I'm going to give us some statistics as we progress today. I'm going to give us some statistics, and I want us to look at the statistics. Then I'm going to ask some questions that popped into my heart. Then we're going to answer it together, because I know those questions are going to bring about a mind change for people. But before we go into all that, I want to quickly just go over what over the blog, the posts that have come out in the blog. Basically, there are 3 new posts that have come out in the blog today. Today is May 10th, 2018. All right, so from the blog, we have 3 videos that have come out from the blog. The first video is please share this with the military and the police you know personally in your country. Share with the police this video. So is giving us or has given us a video to go share with the military, to go share with the police officers that we know personally. Good afternoon, ma. Your video was mentioned in the blog. Good afternoon. Okay, so and the video is tagged "No More Words." No more words. Interview. No more words. The next post is you too can be thought leader for all of humanity. You too can be a thought leader for all of humanity. That video was done by no other person other than the voice of TBC in the person of Randy Wilson. Okay, and then we have that of Jules Ann. Her video was mentioned in the blog, and that's super awesome. Congratulations again. Okay, those are the informations that that have come out so far in the blog today. So right away, we're going to dive into the topic or the subject of today. I did a song, Under Pressure, Africa under pressure, Nigeria under pressure. The people, they are working so hard, doing all their best, yet they are still under pressure. All over the world, people are looking for solution. They are looking for a solution to the problem. Now, I said I'm going to read some statistics. I have to do a lot of statistics. I've gotten it before, but I was touching the video that on my broadcast today, I needed to go back in time to go get this information. Now, the first information I want to share is each year, 3.1 million children die as a result of malnutrition. That is heartbreaking. That is heartbreaking. Each year, 3.1 million. I know the value, that value is higher than that. But not to cause panic, they try to reduce the figure so that there will not be kind of like panic, and which will now lead to chaos. But from the statistics, 3.1 million children die each year as a result of malnutrition. And I can say that most of this death happens in the underdeveloped countries. That is where they happen. Okay? Malnutrition. Now, the reason for this malnutrition, I know, is as a result of hunger. We are going to get into that. Then the next statistic says 21,000 children die every day because of hunger. 21,000 children die every day because of hunger. One child in every 4.5 seconds. Whoa, that is not good at all. That is not good at all. Yes, we must help. We must help. That is every 4.5 seconds, 21,000 children dies. These are gifts that were given by God. These are people created with gifts. They have a lot of potentials. They have a lot of talents in them, yet they die. And it's as a result of hunger. That is not good. And this hunger was created. Is there no food in the world? There is enough food. There is enough food. As long as there is land, as long as there is the sun, as long as there is water, then there should be enough food to go around. Guys, I'm really sorry to say and to chip this in, God never made a mistake. God never made a mistake. When he created the earth, he made the earth beautiful. He did not make a mistake. Let nobody deceive anybody. There's no mistake anywhere. But what we are seeing today is a result of the fact that there are some group of persons who are just enjoying the evil that they are doing. They are enjoying the pains and the sufferings that they have introduced. And that is heartbreaking. It is heartbreaking. And humanity have to start standing up for their rights. They have to start standing up for something. We are going to come into that. Now, the next statistic says 1.4 billion people of over 7 billion people, 1.4 billion people live on less than $1.25 a day. Whoa. 1.4 billion. 1.4 billion are living on less than $1.25 a day. Morning, afternoon, evening, put together, $1.25 a day. That will do no good. That is not doing any good at all. When I saw this, I was like, whoa, this is bad. And we have, now guys, let's look at it. There are wealthy people in this world. We used to say, if they just decide to give if they just decide to give everybody $1 million, they would have solved 80% of the problem. But the question is, why are they not giving it? And that will bring you to the point that the TBC admin have been saying that the world has been shouting about is a system of control. They want to control people. They want to control the vast majority of the earth's populace. They want to bring them under their own subjection. They want to bring them under their own control. Okay? 7 billion people can each other if they decide. If they decide. 3 billion people live on $2 a day. 3 billion people are living on $2 a day. Now look at the effect. As a result of this disparity, of this problem, the effect now leads to, yes, it's because of greed. The effect now leads to 300,000 women die during childbirth. 300,000. You and I know that it is more. But 300,000 women from statistics that has been handed out to the world for people to see, 300,000 women dies during childbirth as a result of medical complications that could have been easily treated if the money was there. If the money was available, then these people could have treated themselves. If we look at it, as I want to say, it is still the agenda of the cabal to curb population. It is the agenda to curb the population growth. It's still the agenda. Okay? I used to tell people that crime was created by the cabal. Robbery was created by the cabal. Robbery was created. How? Reduce the food, seize the money, or whatever they did. As a result of what they have done, they know that a lot of the population will want to survive, and because they want to survive, they will go into other ills. They will go into robbery. They will go into whatever they want to do just to survive. And since they know that these people are going to go into robbery, into stuff like that, what they did next is to create a policing system that will be in charge of trying to curb the robbery. And because of trying to curb the robbery, it's going to get bloody. And because it's getting bloody, a lot of persons are going to die. They created an enmity between two human beings. One is called the police, the other one is called a citizen. The cabal created this to create enmity between the two of them. How? They introduced a problem. Wow. And the statistics have this to say that the babies of this diseased mom, these 300,000 diseased mothers, have 10 times the risk of reaching their second year birthday. That does. What would be the feeling of the father? What would be the emotional state of the father to see that his child is dying in his presence? What would be the effect, the emotional effect of the father or of the man seeing that the wife is dying and there's nothing in that level that he can do? What will be the effect? You and I will agree that it is really, really heartbreaking. You and I will agree that it is so painful. Ask what can we do? Okay? You can sit down and just watch time pass by and grow old with time and just fade away and just pass away with time. You can just watch. Or the individual can just decide to continue with the normal routine that was handed over to him or her, because there is a routine has given to everybody. It's the same routine all over the world. The routine is they go to school, they get a college degree, then they come out of school. Ours here is university. When they come out of school, please, 1 minute, my baby is crying. Okay, somebody wants to help me with mine. All right. They come out of school and they go get a job and they continue the rat race system. Or you can decide to say, let's look for a way to solve this problem by coming together. Okay? And that is what I am talking about today. You don't need to look for a way anymore, because a way has been created. With all of these problems that is facing the world, of which you and I will agree that this problem is tied to one thing and one thing only: the monetary system, finances, money. Money is a common problem that the world is having. We don't need to search any longer. We just have to know that the idea, the system has been created, and that is TBC. TBC, the billion coin, has come or have come to end all of these problems. And that is why it's called the billion coin, because it targets a billion people. A billion people. Whoa. A billion people who had the wealth handed to them will cause, what would be the word for that? They will cause a positive change in the world. They will bring about a positive change to humanity. 1 billion people. 1 billion people who has wealth. If From statistics, if 3 people or 3 persons has the wealth that can solve the problem of 58 countries. They have the wealth that can solve the problem. 3, that's the statistic that was given. 3, there are 3 billionaires on the planet who can solve the problem and the poverty of 58 countries put together. How about 1 billion people who has this wealth? Whoa, guys, who will solve the problem of the world. And that is the idea. Poverty can be eradicated. We can end the suffering for these children. The numbers that have died, our hearts are broken for them. The numbers that are dying, our hearts are breaking for them. But the question is, are we going to sit back? Are we going to fold our hands and allow more to die? That would be inhuman. It will be inhuman. Now, what will cause a lot of people to fold their hands? They are afraid. They are afraid. They are afraid to take risks. Of which, to me, I don't know the risk that is involved. Okay, sorry guys, but that's the truth. This is how I think. I don't know the risk that is involved. The risk of $10, okay? A lot of people have lost more than that. My elder brother was trying to build a custard company over here in Nigeria. We lost over 500,000 naira. We are still standing. So what is $10 to that has been lost? I started a closed business, traveling out of my states to other states, buy materials, come back to my state. I lost over 20,000 naira. What is $10 to 20,000? So when people talk about risk, I really don't know the risk, okay? I really don't, I can't place it in my mind. Okay, but anyhow, that is the only thing that is stopping people. They're afraid, or they are listening to somebody else who have a hidden agenda, and that person is speaking ill of TBC. The truth is, look at the world that you live in. Just take a look at the world. Then, when you are through looking at the world, the problems around, take a good look at TBC. And look at the beauty, look at the good, look at the quality that TBC will deliver to humanity when you are to play your role, when we are to follow instructions, when we are to unite and cooperate, okay, with all of the leaders, with the TBC admin, inclusive. We cooperate with them. Look at the beauty that can come to humanity. Then decide and ask yourself, can't I just take this one step to ensure that the world is a better place? Can't I just join this community? Can't I contribute to this community to ensure that we get to our destination? Why can't we just make up our mind like the 4 leprous men who said, if we stay here, we will die. That's the truth. If we remain, if we decide not to work with TBC, we will die. Okay? Let me just add this to it. If we decide to work with TBC, okay, from what they are saying, which is all lies, the trolls are lying, Okay? The four leprous men said, if we stay here, we will die. If we go to the camp of the enemy where there's abundance, we will also die. He said, they resolved in their heart, it is better we die in the place of abundance. It is better. So, TBC is here to help humanity. Now, I wrote down some questions. What is the answer to the problems that I've mentioned? What is the answer to the problem of hunger? Is it the government? Is it the government? Do your research. Go back in time. Check all of the governments. They've been promising. They've been speaking. But the truth is, it has not ended. They've not been able to end it. They've not been able to even solve half of the problem. So is it the government? Or is it your paid job? The paid job can't even solve the family crisis completely. When I mean family crisis, we are talking about, don't just look at your immediate family. Your family is wider than your immediate family. 2, is it a paid job? Or is it a community of people who wants to take responsibility, who has taken responsibility to make their world a better place? What do you think will be the answer? The answer would certainly be a community of people who have taken responsibility to make the world a better place. And what is that community that have made up their heart to make the world a better place? TBC. TBC is the only community that have made up their heart. They have made up their heart to make the world a better place. That is the solution. That is the solution. And this is just to go out to everyone in the community. Like Mr. Dalut said, starve the trolls, feed a fever. How do you starve them? You don't pay listening ears to them anymore. You tell them, guys, go away with your negativity. I'm going to build this. We are going to work it out together. That will be my advice. That is the community that TBC represents. A community that wants to make the world a better place. And we know, I know that TBC is fulfilling its purpose, is fulfilling its mission. TBC has made the world a better place. You thought I want to say will be making, has made. I want us to have that consciousness now. TBC has made the world a better place. And let's begin to share it with others. That the world is a better place already. All you have to do is connect with us and join our community of people who have made the world a better place and who are building a better world. So we'll see again. We'll see again is a Monday. We'll be seeing again because on Saturdays and Sundays I have to do some preparations for service. So I'll see you again on Monday. Stay blessed, and I love you. Bye bye.